Boop. Hey, what's happening, guys? Dave the Film Junk here. What's happening? I'm here. Everything is going. Everything is live. Oh, okay. There's my pretty face. Hey, what's happening, guys? How you doing? All right. It's Monday. Yes, it is Monday. I know Mondays can suck, guys. I get it. I was not happy to get up this morning. That's for damn sure. I was like, just one of those days. What's going on? Stallone fan, it still gets you? What do you mean it still gets you? Does it scare you? Okay, I've actually learned some more about StreamYard. The fact that I can actually have the actual video play, not like use the audio from my microphone like I was doing the last couple of weeks, which I thought I was like, that's weird. Who's there? What's going on, Charvis? That's a unique name. I like that. Is it Javoy? Or is there like a different way to pronounce that? You know, I am bad with names. You guys know this. I mean, one of the topics we're going to talk about tonight, I'm going to butcher a director's name that I always butcher because that's just the way things happen. Essentially, bad. But yeah, Mother's Day. Oh yeah, already feels like it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, hopefully you guys had a good Mother's Day. Hopefully you guys. I didn't have my Sunday morning hangover live stream that I had the weekend before. I think it was because I'm going to limit myself right now to like 5 live streams a week. I think that's a good amount. That's a good work week right there. And I thought about having a live stream on Sunday, but I was just like, no, I did the Casual Batman live stream, which I hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope you guys enjoyed the Casual Batman live stream because, whoo, that was intense, as a certain Joker would say. So intense. It was intense. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, though. I did have a lot of fun with it because, coming up with just, I mean, I tell you what, I mean, I'm not like a professional actor, or anything like that. But, when they talk about, hey, sometimes you just got to let the character just, take the driver's seat and, let that personality, I guess, go. I mean, I really, I guess, felt Batman-esque because I let that personality just take over the whole time. But boy, did it really wreak havoc on the vocal cords. That's for sure. I don't know how. I mean, one of my favorite all-time, my favorite band altogether and lead man, Mr. Dave Grohl, Foo Fighters. How does that man scream for 3 hours almost when he's in concert? I don't know how that guy does it. I really don't. I mean, I'm just doing a regular, just deep voice with whatever, but I mean, my God, doing that for just a half an hour. That's why like towards the end, I was going, oh my God, I thought I was going to be able to handle this, but it just started kind of hurting a little bit. So I was like, okay, yeah, see. What's going on, Rowdy? Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, I mean, at first I was like going, I'm just gonna talk. I just talk, like that. But then I was getting into it, and I was kind of going, doing like the normal like yelling kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's gonna be a little too intense. And for the most part, yeah, it was just my God. But one of the things I wanted to start off by talking about. I mean, hopefully, like I said, hopefully you guys dug the Casual Batman live stream. It's not going to be an every Saturday thing. I'm thinking probably closer to every other Saturday. I don't know. I mean, this whole live stream stuff, it's a lot of fun. I'm totally having a lot of fun with it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'm really hoping that you guys are enjoying the live stream stuff because, to be honest, I think it's actually something that I was like, kind of like, I needed something to like do with this channel, not just do like the normal videos, which of course I'm going to do, but I think just to cover as much stuff as I can, I got to do the live stuff. But when it came to thinking of like what live shows I'm going to do, I mean, obviously the vodka stream is where it all started, and that's always a lot of fun. And that was another reason why I didn't have my Sunday morning hangover stream, because I did a 3-hour live stream, which was absolutely fantastic. I mean, kudos to the Squadcast boys coming in and talking to me a little bit. And like I said, subscribe to the second channel, Film Junkie Shots, or just type in Film Junkie without the if you haven't already. It's in the links down below. I put some quips. Did I say quips? What is this, Quibi? I have not yet tried Quibi yet. I wonder how good it is. I kind of dig what they're trying to do, but who knows if it's actually going to work. But yeah, so I put some clips up there. I put a casual Batman live stream clip up there and a couple clips from the vodka stream on Friday where that was like big time. 3 hours, man. 3 hours with that stream, and it was a lot of fun. Tim and Scott were great. It was cool just like talking with them. And then, of course, I brought in Chris, Steven, and Justin. So we had a full panel that night. And, I love it. I love it when I have a full panel and I can just talk to people. And this Friday, I'm actually going to have somebody scheduled who is not of male persona, who's never been on the podcast. Don't think it's Amanda, guys. Don't get too crazy. It's not Amanda, but somebody who's, trying to just build a brand for themselves too, doing the Twitch thing, doing stuff like that. So look forward to that. Hopefully that all works out. And then still, guys, hopefully we can get that one dude, that one guy, that director guy. What's his name? That one director guy who made a comment saying that he would like to possibly join one of these Fridays. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know. It's always going to be up in the air. You never know with that man. You really never know with that man. So, Fatal J. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to get Amber Heard. We're going to get to the bottom of that fucking Johnny Depp thing. All right. And then I'm going to fall in love, which it's a deadly combination. I tell you what, it's a deadly. I remember there was like a GIF that was floating around my, my timeline, and it was Amber Heard basically, she's just wearing a bra, and I don't know what it's from, what movie or whatever. I don't know what it's from, but she gives like this look to whoever she's looking at, and she's just wearing nothing but a bra. And then it's like, my immediate thought was like, holy crap. I mean, we all know she's crazy, and she looks like that, and she gives you that look. Ouch. Okay. Guys, I'm sure, some of you out there have dealt with the Crazy Beautiful. I think there was actually a movie starring Kirsten Dunst, yes, and Jay Hernandez. It was called Crazy Beautiful. But I'm just saying, it's a deadly, deadly combination. It really is. Like, yeah, I mean, some of you are Team Johnny Depp. That's totally fine. I think I'm more on his side than Amber Heard's side, because the fact that he's getting railed upon and she's not getting shit, hardly shit. I mean, she is getting shit. Let's face facts, but he's getting more shit. They're both not innocent. They're both toxic, but I almost understand it, because it's like, dude, she's fucking gorgeous. I mean, she absolutely is gorgeous. And my God. Yes, exactly. It must have been legendary. I mean, my God. I mean, I could do a whole live show on that, man. I mean, it's like, but hey, but it's almost not worth it. It's really almost not worth it, because yeah, you have the crazy in there. Sometimes, look what's happening with Johnny Depp. He almost got a finger chopped off, for fuck's sake. Anyways, guys, let's start diving into the topics here. I'm already been rambling for almost 10 minutes, because that's what I do. That's what you get with the Film Junkie. I just ramble, going on tangents. But first thing I wanted to talk about, not really anything newsworthy, but it was something that was pretty cool, that I told you guys that I was going to do something with, that I was working on something, not with other people that were really doing most of the work, but Justice League redubbed trailer. Now, I'm sure some of you guys already saw this, but a couple of cats. Oh man, sorry, I should have pulled up I should have pulled up his name. Hold on a sec. I want to make sure I credit one of the people that was working on it. Was the Twitter handle, which is Ascended Ancient. I'm sure you guys remember him, because he posted some of those leaks like a couple of years ago and everything. But then you got Nikatani 214. Nikatani 214. They approached me because they wanted to do like a different kind of trailer. They wanted to do a trailer where the voices were redubbed for people that are within, that support Snyder Cut and everything like that. And I was approached to play Batman. That's right. Batman, guys. Oh my God. They actually approached me to play Batman or Bruce Wayne. And hopefully you guys checked it out. I'm not going to play the full trailer here, but I was going to give you like a little clip and just kind of talk about it. It was actually a lot of fun. When they approached me on it, I thought about it. I was like, you know what? This could be a lot of fun. And I thought it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So, I mean, here's just like a little bit of it right here if you guys hadn't seen it yet.
There is a stranger who comes to this village from the sea. He comes in the winter. People are hungry. Brings fish.
That's yours truly.
King tide.
Yeah.
That was last night.
That's right. Doing my best Batfleck impression. Okay. And I love how they always mention like who it is that's doing the voice, so it's pretty good stuff. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that raspy voice that I had to try to do right there. The stranger. That's right, guys. I was Batman. It's the closest I'm ever going to become to Batman. That I paused that on a good shot. Look at Mr. Momoa right there, man. Looking fucking, about to slam that bottle down. But there you go, guys. Go check it out. I should have probably posted the link below, but you could just type in. Basically, it's called Justice League Comic-Con trailer redubbed. So go check it out. I posted it on my Twitter. But yeah, Nick and Ascended Ancient, they're the ones that worked on that. So it actually turned out pretty good. Not bad at all. It was actually a lot of fun. They got Liz Wonder in there. They got Dave Dodger, who's playing Cyclops, and then Ascended Ancient's playing Flash. And Nick actually supplies the one word that Arthur says right there. So pretty good stuff. And I think there's actually going to be a second trailer. So look forward to that. There's a possibility. I don't know. And then they got Ray Porter too. Did you guys hear that at the end? Ray Porter basically had a little soundbite at the end saying that the fans want it. Darkseid wants it. Did I say Cyclops? Cyborg. Jesus Christ. It's Monday, guys. Yeah, rough day. And I kind of hurt myself earlier today too. So my ankle, I twisted it pretty good. So it's okay. It's okay if you didn't like it, Fourth. I expect that from you. You normally don't like things, I noticed. But yeah, Ray Porter showed up. I think the female guest you speak of is Liz Wonder. Is going to be, you think, that's who I'm inviting on. Oh, that's who you think I'm inviting on. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know. You could be right. If you're not right, I do actually want to get her on the vodka stream and talk to her a little bit. Second trailer, tell them to hit me up. Wow, how dare you, Jacob? What, I didn't do a good enough Batman? Come on, I try to really emphasize there is a stranger, that was last night. Yeah. We'll see what happens. But it was actually a lot of fun. Like it was something that, I got approached about and I thought, am I going to be able to do this? It wasn't easy. I actually recorded like little sections at a time. I had to listen to the trailer and be like, okay. And then sometimes it just wouldn't come out right. And it ended up being pretty good. But I don't know. If we're going to do a second one, I guess we'll see. There's probably going to be a lot more lines in that one. I know. That was tremendous. Well, I appreciate it. Please don't be that Star Wars girl for your guest. What Star Wars girl? I don't know what you're talking about. Way to sell it, Dave. Poker face. Oh, yeah, big time. See, yeah, I think you caught me. Damn it. You caught me. You totally caught me on who's going to be a guest this Friday. How dare you? But no, it was a lot of fun. And like I said, we might do the second trailer. We'll see what happens. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Now let's move on to the second one. David Ayer continues Ayer cut push. You guys saw it. Over the weekend. And, when it comes to Monday, of course, I'm going to recap of stuff that happened over the weekend, but when it comes to David Ayer, I mean, this guy, I think he's really just taking a page out of Snyder's book. I really think that. And which is good. I think they should because, I mean, obviously the Ayer cut is not out there in the ether. It's not mainstream like it was. But at the same time, there is, I mean, I think it probably would be easier to release the Ayer cut more than the Snyder cut, to be honest, just because I think it's more complete. Like you can actually have, yes, he did direct Sabotage. It's something about Sabotage. I enjoyed the movie, but I didn't really enjoy the characters. Like I enjoyed Arnold, but I didn't really enjoy anybody else in that cast. They were all pieces of shit, but it was still a good movie. I think Fury is one of his best, and End of Watch is probably, my God, End of Watch is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then of course he wrote Training Day, which is just phenomenal. I mean, my God. So, hey, what's up, Nikki? What's going on? Could you imagine Ayer and Snyder presenting their cut? Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, obviously when it comes to the Snyder cut, it's a bigger movie, a much bigger movie, much longer movie. And, there's going to be some heftiness. There's going to be some budget that has to be injected into that. When it comes to the Ayer cut, I don't know if there has to be as much, but I'm just saying that there's much more of a demand, of course, for the Snyder cut. But I think at the same time, we're all just kind of like, release both, please. Can we just do that? Why not? HBO Max, seriously, the guy should just let Suicide Squad loose. The movie sucks by any... I mean, you never know. With the Joker that was supposed to be in it a lot more, I mean, it's okay. I get it. Walled. If you didn't like the movie, you didn't like the movie. But this is what he had to say over the weekend, or more stuff that he said, which is kind of stuff we knew. I mean, we have it right here where somebody actually posted where, from what I heard, after Joker's helicopter crashed, he made a deal with Enchantress where he'd take Harley and be the king of Gotham, and was present in the third act, since Suicide Squad was mainly a Harley and Deadshot film. The temptation would have been greater. I mean, my God. I mean, we all saw this. We all saw this piece of concept art where you're like, yeah, he was supposed to be there. Joker was supposed to be there. We saw when he had like half of his face kind of burned, and he had the grenade, and he took the clip out, and he said, bye-bye, So obviously he survived that plane crash. Oh yeah, we know that he did, but we saw an aftermath of it. The only thing is, though, he was wearing a black tux, not the blue, not the purple one. So, but obviously this is just concept art. So, and he also, he's expressed that yes, there's a lot of footage. There's a ton of footage. Maybe not enough to fit a movie. I think he kind of deflected that. I think Jared Leto is the one that said there's enough footage for a Joker movie, but maybe there's not as much. I can't see there be. I mean, we all know that Ayer regrets not making Joker like the ultimate baddie. He knows that. And yes, you're right. Ayer's Fury was absolutely amazing. It really was. But there's also another tweet too that somebody posted that actually worked on the movie. I can't. There it is. Let's see. Let's scroll back, and it said it right. Where was it at? No, I can't find it. Is it further up? I think it was further up. Delete. There you go. This one right here from Rock Chick said, I worked quite a bit on the shoot, saw the movie, and wondered where the rest was. It didn't feel like the same thing I worked on. I love to see your edit. Something tells me it's different and much better. And I think we can all agree that it could be much better. And of course, David Ayer showed his praise. Praise. Come on. So, I mean, that's what's so crazy about all this. We have essentially two different movies we already saw out there, that could be so much better. What did Chris Wong say? Sorry, I almost missed that. I lost it. Chris Wong has always said the Ayer cut will be easier to release. Yes, and I absolutely agree with the man, because I love that guy. I love his big bald head and his hot dog eating face. No, I absolutely agree, because it was more complete. They admitted many times that they did test screenings for multiple different cuts. So there was a cut, the first cut or whatever the hell was already out there, and people already saw it. So it probably is a lot easier to do it. It's going to be less money to release it. So because, we all, obviously, if you look at both, one's a bigger movie than the other. You got Justice League, you got Suicide Squad. Obviously they're big. They're both big movies, but one's way bigger than the other. One's mega, one's just big. Okay. So it would be a lot easier to do it because it was just way more complete. Dave, what if the Ayer cut released before the Snyder cut? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. Only because the demand for the Snyder cut is so much out there. Nobody, I don't think there's going to be a Harley Quinn episode where they talk about the Ayer cut anytime soon. Maybe season 3. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't exactly see that happening quite yet. I think, did he actually write a Fast and Furious? He wrote the first Fast and Furious? Did he really? I didn't know. You sure about that? Or he like assisted? Oh yeah, he did, huh? So you got. How come I did not know that? That's interesting. Yeah, I did not know that. Wow, Joker footage we needed. I know. One of my favorite scenes in the movie, in the Suicide Squad, was the extended cut that showed Joker and Harley when she's chasing him down on the motorcycle, and they have that little back and forth out in the street, and he fucking backhands her, which is probably one of the main reasons why a lot of his shit was cut. Uh-oh, coronavirus. No, but like I think the studio probably didn't like all the violence. But it's so funny because it was kind of violence back and forth. But that was like probably my favorite scene, like when she's holding the gun to his head and he's all, "Don't hurt me or don't kill me. I'll be your friend. I'll be your best friend." The way he says that. I mean, I was like, come on, that's perfect. More of that, please. More of that. Full Suicide Squad will suck too. Conceptually, his version is bad. Yeah, of course. I know we know you don't like it, Fourth. We know you don't like a lot of things, and that's perfectly okay. But it could be better. If it's better than what we got, then why not? From a financial perspective, releasing the Ayer cut is a better option for HBO. Yeah. So I mean, let's not forget that Suicide Squad was a huge success. To be honest, I mean, it was $750 million without China. Without China. And it ended up making more money than Justice League. I mean, not as much as BVS, but at the same time, it would be an option. But the fact of the matter is the demand for it is not out there as much. But at the same time, you got to wonder, like, why is Ayer all of a sudden just fucking waking up? I mean, I don't know when those NDAs expire, but I'm just wondering why Ayer is being so vocal about this now. He dropped a piece of concept art, and now he's like, when people are talking about, I heard that it was more like this, and he's all, yep, absolutely that's what it was. Just saying. So Joe acts like Joker than people. Well, you know what he acts like? He acts like that gangster fucking mob Joker. Okay, that that you have seen in the books. And that's the thing. A lot of people. I remember one of the guys I worked with. He was a big fan of Jared Leto's Joker. Like he wasn't too big on Suicide Squad as a whole, but he totally dug Jared Leto's Joker because that was his favorite interpretation of Joker because he acted like that mob gangster like Joker, who's at a club, who's got a fucking cane and, he's rocking all the fucking jewelry and shit like that. And yes, there has been a Joker with tattoos as well. And he actually really dug it. We had like a really good conversation one time about it. And I was like, yeah, I totally get it. It was different. Go ask China. I'm sorry. That scene was terrible, Dave. I'll be your friend. Hunka. Oh, that was two different scenes you're talking about right there, buddy. I want to go through Ayer's camera roll. I'm sure there's plenty. I think you'd actually want to go through Snyder's camera roll more than anything. I mean, there's still a thing that I know that is on probably his phone that everybody would love to see. I'm just saying. Well, there's a few things actually. Probably 3 things that have not been seen. 2 of which I could tell you awesome, and the other one I'm like, oh, I can only imagine because I hadn't seen it. What am I doing? I'm saying shit again. We got some Jared Leto Jokers. They don't like them. It's fine. I get it. It's totally fine. You don't have to dig it. I just feel like there should have been more breathing room. I mean, I'm going to be slightly biased because I love this character and I love the Joker. He's my favorite all-time villain, my favorite all-time hero, favorite all-time villain. I got a picture over there that has 4 of the Jokers, which is Leto's Joker, Nicholson, Caesar's, and then of course Heath Ledger's Joker, which is an awesome image. I should probably put that right here at one point. Change it up a little bit, change the background, change up the picture that's right there. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see what happens. NDAs last 2 to 5 years, considering Ayer signed on at 2. Yeah, so I'm wondering if that's part of it, Mr. Kenobi. I'm wondering if it's starting to like die down, and it's like I'm gonna start talking about what the fuck, Obviously, we know that there's another cut of his movies, so I guess we'll see what happens. But it's gonna be interesting. It's definitely gonna be interesting, guys. So, anyways, let me edit this first. The third topic, because I made a little boo-boo. Okay, there we go. Now show it. Okay. Oh, now show it. Whoa. Oh, wait, I did the wrong thing. That one. There you go. Tamara. You know how bad I am with names. Mr. Morrison playing Boba Fett. Mandalorian Season 2. Now, of course, you guys probably already know this. Don't show that. But, yeah, he's going to return to play Boba Fett. Let's go ahead and pull up the window right here. And obviously, we know that he played Jango Fett in the prequels. And it was funny, too, because I had dinner with my brother last night. Obviously, we did the Mother's Day thing. And I know we didn't social distance, so be it. Sometimes you just want to see your fucking family. Anyways, and he was like, wait a minute, didn't he get his head cut off? I'm like, no, he's playing Boba Fett, not Jango Fett, which, of course, which is interesting. And I know a lot of people are totally down for it. And it's kind of funny, too, because I guess what happened with The Mandalorian, there was like a leak, like a cast leak of like The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian was ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. It's Abin Sur, but he can't play anything in the DCU. Come on, he's Arthur's dad. But yeah, when what was I saying? We were kind of wondering like the timeline. We were like, what when it came to this leaked out cast list, it had Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka. Remember last week when I said that wrong? And I went off and I kind of sounded like Asaka. Yeah, I shouldn't do that again. I'm going to get canceled, guys. You guys are really going to make me, get canceled. I mean, I swear, with the cancel culture that's out there, man, I got to watch what I say and what kind of impressions I do. I'm going to, before Film Chunky Live, just takes on the world by storm, I'm going to get canceled. That's not good. Anyways, but I guess a lot of the casting on there are going to start coming true because he was actually on there, but it didn't say that he was going to play Boba Fett. Now, there was always rumors that there was going to be a Boba Fett movie. Josh Trank, I guess, had the idea for a Boba Fett movie that he pitched, which I'm going to go over. I'm going to do a video this week that has to do with the Josh Trank stuff and everything. And then of course, there was a James Mangold, who I guess was going to approach a Boba Fett movie too, which I thought was an excellent choice, an absolute excellent choice. But I guess, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Now Boba Fett apparently is going to show up in The Mandalorian. Is it going to be some kind of flashback, or did he survive the butthole in the desert? I always forget what they call it. Scarlac or something like that. I don't know. I can't always remember. I just call it the butthole, the spiky butthole out in the desert. Oh my God. Shrez! The problem with people hating on DC is they are being vocal that the version they see isn't the ones they have seen before. They don't want the stories to take time. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think even Ben Affleck even mentioned that. He said instant gratification. Everybody wants instant gratification, which is totally what's happening in our society right now. Everybody wants instant fucking gratification. They don't, I mean, you have to like work hard on things to get that gratification. It doesn't come instantly, guys. It really doesn't. I mean, I'm doing this live stuff. If I thought like, oh, I should instantly just be fucking killing it right now, of course not. It's going to take time. Same with the second channel, putting clips on the second channel. It's not like it's going to get a ton of views. It's just getting a couple hundred views. Who gives a shit? That's what I always tell people too when it comes to how do I build up my YouTube channel? What I do, I'm like, don't expect it to fucking go anywhere right away. Don't expect it to be like huge right at first. Huge, So yeah, but anyways, back to Boba Fett. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just wondering what exactly the context of it is. I mean, we already talked about Anakin coming, possibly Hayden Christensen coming back for Anakin in the Obi-Wan series. So, that could be all. That's going to be obviously all flashbacks. It's called the Sarlacc Pit. There it is. I knew you guys would come through. I just call it the spiky butthole in the desert. That's just me. Of course, when they when George Lucas re-released Return of the Jedi, he added the head to fucking what is that called? The Little Shop of Horrors. He added like the fucking feed me with the tentacles and everything. That's kind of what he added. I'm like, you could have just kept it with the spiky butthole. I always thought that was cool, though. When I was a kid, I was like, it's cool. They're all falling into that pit. And I think me and my brother used to play with like Star Wars toys, and we kind of made our little Sarlacc pit. Have I said it right? I don't know. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I know there's also some hinting that he's going to play. See, I'm still not familiar with the Clone Wars. I'm going to jump into it as much as possible, but I guess there's like an older version of the character called Rex or something. There's a possibility he might be even playing that character eventually. I guess we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens though, but it's pretty good news. I mean, that's pretty exciting. I love The Mandalorian. I don't know about you guys, but I love The Mandalorian. So I'm really looking forward to it. So, all right. The last topic. Dune. Remember, what the fuck? See, I keep on fucking up. Hold on. I typed too fast. Let me fix that. Save. Okay, now show it. No W in there in quote. There's no W in quote. New Dune image and a quote from Denis Villeneuve. I can never say his name right. You guys know me. You guys know that. Can never say his name right, but we can see it right here. Boop. There you go. There's the image right there of Josh Brolin and Mr. Timothy Oliphant, or whatever the hell his name is. I can never. Charlemagne. I said Oliphant. I was thinking of that other actor, Charlemagne. Now, this is from Empire Magazine. Can't exactly see what's going on, but they are, of course, aboard a ship. But right here, there's actually a quote that says, "It's Paul's first contact with the deep desert, where he's mesmerized by it." That's what he said to Empire Magazine. And then it says, he has a strange feeling of being home. There's a lot of action at this specific moment, and it's one of the scenes in the movie that I'm starting to get pretty proud of. And that sounds awesome. We got who I like to call him Dennis. Mr. Dennis obviously is a great visual director. If you've seen Prisoners, you've seen Sicario, Arrival for sure. Absolutely fantastic. And then, of course, Blade Runner. I'm really hoping that Dune really... I mean, I remember I even had a Fatal J if you're still in there. I know you're hoping it's going to be a Star Wars killer. And I really would hope that it would be like a Star Wars killer too. I don't know if it's going to exactly have that, but at the same time, I'm just really hoping that this movie ends up doing well. But with all this COVID shit, I mean, who knows? I've watched the David Lynch version. I want to watch it again. Because it's out there. It's a different kind of world. It's different. The spice. It's a different kind of world. It's a more dystopian kind of version of Star Wars. And there's not so many things that are so flashy and everything. Everything's kind of dirty and just run down and bleak, which I think is what this movie deserves. It needs to be bleak. It needs to be like that. It really does to me. So I don't know. I'm just really looking forward to it. You fell asleep watching. How'd you fall asleep? So good. So yeah, it's a slow burn. And that's the thing. That's one of the things that Dennis, it's one of the things that he does. He takes his time, just like, Zack Snyder does. Of course, Snyder will put in like some action set pieces and everything in there. But Josh Brolin is the biggest actor now. He almost is. It's just funny how when it comes to Josh Brolin was almost Batman, guys. You guys know this, right? We talked about it on the last vodka stream, how he was looked upon before Ben Affleck to play Batman because they wanted that older Dark Knight Returns style Batman. That's what Snyder wanted. But I guess that got turned down real quickly, and Ben Affleck was the next one, on the list. Obviously, Ben Affleck has the better chin. Come on. He does. We all know he does. But it would have been interesting. And like I said on the vodka stream, I said that when Sin City 2 came out and Josh Brolin had his story in there and he was doing the narration and his stuff, I thought, wow, he would have been a good Batman. He would play an excellent Batman. And sure enough, he was actually approached to play Batman. But I think we're all pretty satisfied. We're pretty happy that that Josh Brolin actually turned it down and we got Mr. Affleck to play Batman because let's face it, he's the best looking Batman. That's for damn sure. Yeah, he does have a huge chin. That's the thing. He does have that kind of, he's got that jawline, chin, face, whatever the fuck, you know? So, I mean, I'm just saying. This will be a gritty vet. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, Ben. I'm like, you know, when Fatal J was really hoping that it's going to like be the Star Wars killer. I mean, I really hope that because Blade Runner didn't really get the appreciation that we all hoped it did. I loved Blade Runner 2049. Visually stunning. Yes, it was a slow burn, but so was the original. The original movie was a slow burn too. That's what I didn't understand. I mean, when people say like, oh, it was slow, sleepy, I'm like, yeah, did you not watch the original Blade Runner? It wasn't like an action fucking movie. It's a sci-fi noir. That's what Blade Runner is. It's a sci-fi noir movie. 100 fucking %. That's why I don't understand. I'm like, what do you think you're watching here? I mean, it's not supposed to be some crazy action flick. So both movies are done very fucking well. Very well. Did we ever hear what Ridley Scott thought of Blade Runner 2049? Did he ever comment about that? I can't remember. Maybe I'll have to research that. But yeah, I don't know. Stop fighting Jonah Hex. Remember? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Jonah Hex. Yeah, you know, I think, I don't know. Jonah Hex was a shit show. I'll give you that. But I think Brolin would have been a good Batman. I honestly do. But it's just nothing would have beat Ben Affleck. I mean, and not to mention, I mean, we all know that Josh Brolin, not as tall. He's like 5'10". And Ben Affleck's a fucking 6'4" brick shithouse or 6'3.5", whatever the hell. So it wouldn't have been as well. I mean, they make that joke in Deadpool too. I mean, Deadpool makes the joke that it's not comic accuracy because Cable is actually shorter than him. So they actually do make that joke. So there's that. But at the same time, it's like, well, I mean, if you have Tom Hardy as Bane, I mean, they made him look ginormous. They could have easily done it. But fact of the matter is, with Ben Affleck as Batman, they didn't have to fucking make him. They didn't have to shoot angles up and put him on platforms and everything like that. I mean, obviously, Ben Affleck in the Batsuit wearing those boots, he was probably about 6'5", 6'5.5", maybe. I don't know. I mean, those boots had to give him some kind of more. And then I remember Snyder saying that he wanted Batman to be taller than Superman. You know, he wanted that. I remember I forgot what interview. It was an interview a while ago where he wanted Batman to be taller than Superman. And I think that's kind of works. You know, just this symbolic of like you got this human that, of course, is like bigger than this super being, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You know, he's still gonna get fucked up. Yeah, I saw Swanson. I saw Swenson's his hot dog video. That was pretty good. That was really good, actually. There was no dialogue. It was actually perfectly executed. And I give my man some props, man, for the comedic timing, because he just takes a bite and then he just raises his eyebrow and looks at the camera, and then it cuts away. Kudos to you, Mr. Swenson. That was actually a good comedic timing right there. Very good. Good stuff. What else? Okay, so that's yeah. I'd love to see another Jonah Hex movie or HBO. Yeah, they need to do it justice. I mean, I guess they did it on the Legion of Tomorrow, right, or whatever, the CW show. They did it on him, and it was that one dude, right? The one dude that the only thing I can remember him from is That Thing You Do. Play the lead singer of That Thing You Do. I can't remember his name right now, but yeah, he's super short though. Have you seen the last shot of Deadpool? Yeah, exactly. And they make fun of it. So he was a great Thanos. I'll give that. Brolin was a great Thanos. It worked. It absolutely worked. You know, regardless what you feel about it. Soldier is the second Blade Runner film, in my opinion. And Soldier. Oh, you're talking. Wait, Soldier? Are you talking about when you say soldier, I'm thinking of that Kurt Russell movie. That's the movie I'm thinking of when I think soldier. Remember, you guys ever see that Kurt Russell movie, Soldier? Fucking dude got fucking yoked for that for that sci-fi movie, which is entertaining, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, man, you did all that for this movie? Okay. There's actually one fun fact. There was actually one point in time where I guess Kurt Russell was up for playing Batman for Batman 5 because George Clooney wasn't going to return. And I remember that was like my first little dive into like the blogger movie world. When they were talking about Batman 5, there was a supposed leaked script online. It was going to star Kurt Russell. Steve Buscemi was going to play the Scarecrow. Jack Nicholson was going to make a cameo as the Joker in one of like Batman's like weird fucking fever dreams that the Scarecrow instilled on him. Yeah, I remember it was all pretty crazy. It was all pretty crazy. I know. Wow, super short. Yeah, I know. I feel you, Jose. It's not super short. It's not super. My brother is actually 5'10", and I'm 5'7", so it's not super short. That's like average. How dare you? Hey, Dave. This is off subject, but Pattinson is going to make the role his own. But from what I've read about it, so far I'm getting Keaton and Bale vibes. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Don't worry. It's gonna be all right, guys. It's gonna be perfectly okay. It is. Hey, look, you did send a super chat. Good for you. I like it. Dave, Scott, send a super chat. There you go. Send a super chat. He's talking about you, man. Soldier. Yeah, I don't know if he was actually talking about that. I can't find his follow-up in there. Jeff Goldblum. Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea. I'm gonna get you. And then I'm gonna throw the gas. I can't really do a Jeff Goldblum. I have to work on it. I really would have to work on it. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Madonna was gonna be Harley. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I didn't hear about Madonna, but I did hear like, yeah, they were gonna make it like his daughter. It's gonna be. Yeah, I know. I figured it was something else. Soldier uses does it really? That's interesting. And I actually have the book that Blade Runner is kind of based on. I bought it and I started reading it and then I stopped because I think I moved and then I forgot and I packed it away somewhere. But I need to pick up that book again. Hey Dave, you should check out my revisiting Chris Stuckman. Oh yeah, his BVS. Say that to Zod's neck. Didn't he say that at one point? It's pretty funny. I don't know. Nicolas Cage Scarecrow. Ooh, that would be interesting. I don't know. You put Nicolas Cage in something, I'm all about it. That's why I was excited to see that he was going to play Tiger King. I was all about it. Definitely was all about it. How about a movie, RoboCop vs. Terminator? Yeah, I know. They should do something like that. And there's also a comic book like that. Just pin everybody against each other. And we'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, They already did Alien vs. Predator. Didn't really work. I mean, they should have did it like the video game. They should have did it like the video game where it took place in the future. You had the aliens, the predators, and you had the fucking Marines. Hey, my God. That's what it is. That's the book right there. Thank you, Mr. Lightcast. Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Yeah. Started reading it, and then it was like right before I moved, and then I packed it away, and I should dig it up again and start all over because it is very interesting. It's a very interesting book, right? Mr. Philip Dick. Daisy really is Batgirl. Yeah, some people have fan cast that. I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it at all. Dave, has that I'm getting off her voice coming out? What? You guys are crazy. Yeah. Remember that? Remember that short film? If you guys haven't seen it yet, type in Batman vs. Predator. Okay, there was a short film that came out like a decade ago that somebody made that was actually excellent. It was excellent. Fucking great. I think it came out longer than that. I think it came out like 15 years ago. I can't remember when it came out. It was called what was it called? Batman Dead End or something like that. I think it was called Batman Dead End. And yeah, it shows Batman versus the Predator, and then even the aliens show up in there, and it's really well done, really well done. So I'll leave you guys on that. I think I'm going to wrap it up right now. 45 minutes. Appreciate you guys listening, or not listening, but watching and clicking in and doing all that stuff. Like I said, check out the trailer. If you guys haven't, the Justice League redub trailer, really good stuff. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was something different. It was challenging, a little challenging. I thought it was great. And like I said, we might be doing the follow-up one. Everybody wants us to do, I guess they want us to do the second trailer that came out for Justice League. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. It was just funny because when they said it was that trailer, I'm like, wow, I have like 96% of the lines. Jeez. Wow. 96% of the lines. Crazy. But it's all good. It worked out. Anyways, guys. Whew, sorry, I had dinner before this, so I have a little bit of the burpees. Appreciate you guys clicking in. Like I said, Film Junkie Live, Monday through Wednesday at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I wish I could probably do it earlier, but yeah, if I didn't have the day job, I probably would have it earlier, but sadly, that's not the case. But yes. So I'll be back tomorrow, same bat channel, same bat time. And I appreciate you guys clicking in as always. I love you, and I'll talk to you later.